I'm gonna get straight into it, y'all. We're not gonna even do the intro today. Damn, the Pacers. Are they really this good, y'all? Wow. Huh. I'm impressed. But before we get into it, I said, yo, what's up, everybody? I'm Amara. This is Amara's Logic. Got a new video for you today. We here to talk about game 4 between the New York Knicks and the Indiana Pacers in Indiana, where Indiana was victorious and they took control of they're taking control of the series up 3-1. Hey, friends and family, what y'all got to say about this? This is wild. It's over for the Knicks. It's completely over. And the thing is, with the Pacers, that's why I'm gonna be interested when the Pacers play OKC. Because it seems like when they're playing at this pace, even though the Knicks are sticking around playing at that pace, it overwhelms you. It's just too much. The points off of turnovers, just the pressure that they apply to you offensively. You just break at some point. The Knicks don't have enough guns to go against the Pacers. The Pacers, to me, have just way more like scoring talent, people that can contribute. It just is what it is. Jalen Brunson did his thing. Salute to Jalen Brunson. OG Anunoby did his thing. Salute to OG. Cat did his thing, but it's just not enough. You need damn near 6 to 7 people in double figures to be able to beat Indiana just because of the waves of people that they bring at you. They're a very impressive team, well coached, disciplined. Besides a little turnover hiccup they had in that game, this was a very clean game for them. And Haliburton with a triple double with no turnovers. Wow. Let me repeat that. I'm going to show the stats in a minute. Salute to friends and family. Appreciate y'all tapping in. If you haven't already, hit the like button. Appreciate y'all. Halliburton, triple double, no turnovers. You got to respect that. This is a dangerous team in the Indiana Pacers. And since we won a championship, anybody we lost to has gone to the finals. So we can just pretty much assume the Pacers are going to the finals against OKC. We know the Minnesota's done. They fought valiantly. It wasn't enough. They're done. So this is it's gonna be very interesting in the finals. Everybody, I mean, my brother, a lot of y'all saying you think OKC gonna give Indiana that work. I gotta see it. I gotta see it. At home, Indiana Pacers 130-121. And I told y'all too, you cannot beat the Pacers if they're scoring over 120 points. It just don't work like that. That mean they got it going. You're just not gonna beat the Pacers in a shootout. They got too much. I will say New York fought valiantly, but damn, even the first quarter they dropped 43 on their head in the first quarter, almost dropping a 50 ball is crazy. They were hitting everything and just set the tone for the game. They really never lost the lead after that point. I mean, the second quarter they got outscored by 3, then they outscored them by 6. Then they got outscored by 2. They cruised to the win. Jalen Brunson did what he could. He had 31. Mikal Bridges serviceable 17. OG 22. Karl-Anthony Towns 24. Under normal circumstances, that's good enough to win a game. If you telling me you got 3 people with 20 plus, you got 5 people in double figures, under normal circumstances, that'll be enough unless you're playing the Pacers. They have so many people that can contribute, so many different people that can hurt you. They apply pressure. Look, I, it's crazy. 17 turnovers they caused today. That is a huge difference in this game. 17 turnovers they caused. It was a lot of sloppy play by both of these teams, like mid, second, third quarter. But the Knicks were just terrible with the ball, and it cost them. You can't turn the ball over against the Indiana Pacers. The Pacers run off of turnovers. The Pacers run out of bounds. The Pacers just run until you can't take it no more. And that's what happened to the Knicks. They did all they could. They just don't have enough guns. You playing DeLon Wright considerable minutes. That's already letting me know it's a problem. You playing DeLon Wright considerable minutes. That means your bench is extremely depleted. Extremely depleted. Josh Hart had 12 and 11. Like, they had people to contribute, but it's just not enough when you're getting these type of contributions. Pascal Siakam 30. Aaron Naismith played well, especially in the second half, 16. Miles Turner, 13. Nemhard didn't do much. He had 3. But Tyrese Haliburton, 11 of 23, 5 of 12 from the three-point line, 12 rebounds, 15 assists, 4 steals, no turnover, 32 points. I mean, Benedict Mathurin. I hope I'm saying that right now, Jeff Riley. Benedict Mathurin contributed. He's been trashed this whole series. But look at that. He's 10 of 11 from the free throw line, 20 points. They shot 51% from the field, 40% from the three-point line, 84% from the line. They had 29 assists. They had 11 turnovers. How do you beat this team? And this was a sloppy game. They had about 3 or 4 turnovers that were just reckless. To be honest, they probably should have only had 5 or 6 turnovers in this game. They're getting that hitting that 30 assist mark. They had 11 steals. Do y'all think that the Knicks can win one in Madison Square Garden? Do you think that they can win this next game? I just think they're done. And then Cat looked hurt at the end of the game, banging knees with Aaron Naismith. He's always just throwing his body around. I'm not gonna say he's trying to hurt people, but he's always in the right place at the wrong time. And it's not like things are far off. It's really those turnovers and fast break points. Field goal percentage are relatively the same. 3-point percentage is relatively the same. Free throw shooting, the edge actually win a free throw attempts, but look at the free throw percentages are the same. Knicks dominated on the rebounding tip. That dude Mitchell Robinson is a rebounding animal. He is a machine on the rebounding side of the game. I Dude is crazy on the offensive side of offensive rebound side of the game. So they did dominate that by 11, 13 to 5, 31 to 28, but the assists 29 to 17, 11 to 7. Blocks were equal. Turnovers 11 to 17. Points conceded off for turnovers, friends and family, 20 to 9. That's pretty much the difference in this game. The points off of turnovers and fast break points, 22 to 9, and they won points in the paint. You're not gonna beat them when they're winning in those statistical categories. You're just not gonna beat them. It just is what it is. You're not gonna beat the Pacers if you let them dominate in those categories. This is a well balanced, well oiled machine right here. That looks like the Pacers, and it looks like it's predestined now for the Indiana Pacers to face the Oklahoma City Thunder. I do want to say that there's been a lot of talk too about the last short that I posted regarding is Jalen Brunson a superstar or a star. I do feel again, I just want to reiterate, I'm not slapping him in the face or anything like that. I'm just saying I believe he's a star. I'm waiting to see superstar. That's all I'm saying. That's it. No disrespect. I think he's a great player. Like I said, he's at the door, but I can't call him a superstar just yet. And that's just no disrespect. I mean, it's just so hard to beat Indiana when they're playing like that. Look at everybody's damn near got a positive plus minus that matters. Everybody chipping in, playing double. Everybody that played at least 10 minutes. That's how you make sure your players don't get overworked for the most part. Now, Tyrese played 38 minutes, but I think he had to just because of the amount of minutes that they were playing with Jalen Brunson. So I get that. But look at Nemhard, 29 minutes. Miles Turner, 33 minutes. Aaron Naismith, 32 minutes. Pascal Siakam, 35 minutes. These are all reasonable in this type of game. Then look at your bench. TJ McConnell giving you 20 minutes off the bench, 6 points, serviceable. Benedict Mathurin, 20 points. They just have people that just contribute or hit shots, timely shots. Obi Toppin hit a timely 3. I don't know what to say, y'all. I really don't know what to say. I definitely think the Knicks are done. 100% they are done. I think it's just all over, but the celebration at this point. But I think that the Knicks will probably look to make some moves in the off season as well because they definitely need some depth in on their bench in order to compete with teams like the Pacers. Because the Pacers they just keep bringing people at you at waves, just keep bringing them. And if you don't have enough talent on your bench or trust your bench enough, they'll just tire you out. Then you don't have any legs in the fourth. You just won't have any legs. It just is what it is. See who all in the chat. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Luke, what's good? Jeff Riley, what's good? Boy, mommy, what's good? Appreciate y'all tapping in. Jeff Riley in the building. Derek Stevenson, what's good? Appreciate you. Gibson Nicholas in the building. Shout out to the Bahamas. What's good, bro? Appreciate you tapping in. Bleacher Report boss, what's good? Greg Delaney, what's good? Appreciate y'all tapping in. Let's chop this up. Jimmy Roller, what's good? Brandon King Carter, what's good? JST Fresh Tech, what's good? Janet MOC in the building. Queens of the chat are in the building. What's good? Appreciate y'all. Surf, what's good? Scales, what's good? Hey, Scales, Indiana ran them out the building, bro. They didn't have enough stamina. They didn't have enough stamina, bro. It is what it is. Oliver Story in the building. What's good, bro? Appreciate you tapping in. Pacers look good, y'all. AB, what's good, bro? Appreciate you tapping in. Shout out to you, Mr. Cool, the living legend, is in the building. Let's get to some of these comments. Let's chop this up. Robert Walker Murphy in the building. What's good, man? Shout out to the queens of the chat. Joel Marquez, what's good? Let's get to some of these comments. Did I see my boy Two Red Violin in here? Two Red, what's good? Appreciate you. Sal Cali said cat is so soft, walks and runs like a 90-year-old man lady. Hey, I feel you. I understand where you coming from. Hey, but Cat was putting in work today, bro. Cat was putting in work. Cat is the reason they came back and won the last game, and I thought he played a huge role in this game. I mean, let's keep it real. 8 of 15, 7 of 9. He had 12 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 turnovers, and 24 points. I feel like that's a solid effort from Karl-Anthony Towns. But I feel you, but I still think it's a solid effort. We got to give credit where credit's due. Mr. Cool, what's good? If you're watching, the Pacers on 3 occasions doubled Brunson, which put the Pacers in rotation, but they anticipated the right pass and the Knicks turned it over each time. That's cool. I did see that where Naismith was in the passing lanes and he just jumped immediately. I did see that, Mr. Cool. And we're starting to see over time how important coaching is and why during the Bucks regular season that I just kept going in on Doc. And I know everybody was going back and forth 50-50 to players. I'm telling y'all, coaching supersedes a lot. If you have a great coach, it can fix a lot of holes that you have, a lot of deficiencies. I'm telling y'all. Get to these comments, get to the super chat shortly. Salute, Maurice. Boy, mommy said the Knicks are done just like the T-Wolves. That's an absolute fact. Yeah, both of those series are over, in my opinion. I can't see them coming back. JST Fresh Tech said, if we had a good coach, we should have beat the Pacers even without that. I do think coaching would have been able to extend that series. I definitely think so. 100%. Jeff Rice said, Brunson is borderline star to me. He's still a little bit to grow to be a legit star, superstar. Hell no. I agree. That's what I'm saying. Bro, I'm telling you, people's hitting me up like this is ridiculous. Wild. I'm telling you. And it's not like it's a slight at Jalen Brunson. I keep saying that he's a great player. I'm just saying I haven't seen superstar yet. And that's not a disrespectful thing to say. When you're a superstar, you can carry your team and get them to the finals. It is what it is. Luka Doncic made himself officially a superstar, carrying the Dallas Mavericks to the finals with him and Kyrie. Legitimate. You got to respect it. Giannis carried the Milwaukee Bucks to the finals and a championship. You got to respect it. You got to respect it. See, now the difference here when you have situations like last year where you have a team like Boston where it's more balanced. They don't have a true alpha on that team, in my opinion. So that's why we say that they have two stars and not a superstar. When you're a superstar, there's no question who's the best player on the team. Even though we have Damian Lillard, there's no question that Giannis is the best player in our team. When you look at Boston, you can't say that Jason Tatum hands down is better than Jaylen Brown or vice versa. So therefore, neither one is a superstar. They're both stars. That's not the, you know what I'm saying, go in on No Strays ENT squad. Just giving an example. Robin said, let me tell you, the way the Knicks move, everybody ain't coming back next year. Hey, Robin, you think they'll get them all out of there? Come on, they're not gonna do all that. They're not that far away. It's a lot of teams. They just need to tighten up on a few things. Personally, I don't think the Bucks are that far away. I think we're a few players and a brain and a coach away from really being a contender again. That's my personal opinion. Shout out to the homie Maurice. Appreciate the $10 super chat. After watching Jalen Brunson play absolutely atrocious defense all series, I never want to hear anyone question the defense of Dame Lillard. Thank you, sir. Seriously, Brunson can't cover against anyone on the floor. He's too little. And that's part of what damn, I keep wanting to call her Doris Burke, but Becky Hammond was saying. That's exactly why. Too little. Respectfully, even Dame, as great as Dame is, he's too little. To be by himself to carry a team to a championship is too much for somebody that size. That's what made it so amazing that Iverson was able to do it as someone his size. That's what made it impressive. Mr. Cool said Cat plays so wild unnecessarily so. What Cat does, his problem is he doesn't use common sense. He doesn't think. He gets a lot of unnecessary fouls just doing stupid stuff, just being a damn idiot. It's crazy. And it's every game. It's like he doesn't learn. I've never seen anything like it before. But Cat played well, in my opinion, offensively. I thought he played well. Mr. Cool said the Pacers are really poor post defense, which is why exactly. That's one thing you can hurt the Pacers with is if you got interior post players. But the thing is, OKC doesn't have that either. I don't feel they have any post presence either. I mean, maybe you can say Chet, but Chet's more of a wing player than in the paint. And Hartenstein is cool, but Hartenstein isn't scaring you in the paint. He's not scaring you. Derek Stevens said, Bucks Nation, after watching these playoffs, we're still in the window of a championship. I still believe we played the Pacers tougher than the Cavs or Knicks. That's 100%. But the reason that is, Derek Stevens, is for exactly what Mr. Cool said. We have Giannis. They can't defend in the paint. And we have somebody that eats in the paint. That's why we're kind of their Achilles heel. If we had the right people around Giannis and the right coach, we would beat them all the time. We showed during the regular season that we can beat them. We just couldn't execute when it mattered most, and we didn't have a coach that could tighten it up for us. So we went 1-2-3 Cancun. That's when you know it's bad, though, Mr. Cool. That's what I was saying earlier. If the Knicks are playing DeLon Wright, what is that saying? DeLon Wright is terrible. I didn't even see DeLon Wright maybe dribble through his legs maybe twice. He has like a Bill Russell era dribbling package. Straight up. That he's not an NBA caliber player. AB, you saying Jaylen Brown is the alpha? Okay. I can't go against that. If I were to say any one of those two players were, I would say Jaylen Brown. 100%. You see what they did last year, got rid of Dante and Isaiah and Randall. That's true. They did clean house. You know what, Robin? Damn. That's 100% valid. So somebody's gone. That's 100% valid. Good looking. Yeah, I got it right. I don't know why I always want to say Doris Burke, but it was Becky Hammond. Shout out to the Bleacher Report boss. Jeff Riley said, Amber, what about Embiid? I put him a little bit below Brunson. Even if he won an MVP, he never carried his team to the chip. That's a good That's a good question. I want to still call Embiid a superstar because he can't carry a team and he was an MVP. I think that's what the separation is between him and Brunson. He was actually an MVP. If you're saying that I'm the most valuable player in the NBA, I have to be a superstar at that point. You get what I'm saying, Jeff? I know where you're coming from, but if we're just keeping it a dollar, we have to say if you're MVP, then you have to be a superstar. When has an MVP not been a superstar? I guess if you could give me an example, then we could go from there. What up, Patricia P? Appreciate you. Cat runs like his feet hurt. Hey, y'all. Shout out to Patricia P. Shout out to the queens of the chat in here, heavy. Salute. AB said we have stretch bigs, Chet and Jay Will, who also double as great defenders, so it should be an interesting series. I agree. But from a lot of people's perspective, AB, my brother's been one of the main people pushing this. He thinks that OKC has the defensive talent to stop or shut down Haliburton with the likes of Alex Caruso and Dort. So y'all let me know if y'all think that that's possible. He's saying that with those defenders, they'll slow down Haliburton and they should be easily able to beat Indiana fairly easily because of their wing defenders. Y'all let me know in the comment section. What up, Maurice? Appreciate you spinning the block with the $5 super chat. DeLon Wright is a damn substitute teacher. Put him on the floor is equivalent to waving the white flag. You already lost, Shake. Bro, that's what I was saying. Once I see him in the game, done. In German, fertig. Over with. Over with. Yeah, DeLon Wright getting any tick is insane to me. Tellhand said Pacers gonna win it all. It's looking that way. I can't hate that it's looking that way. Please hit the like button. Appreciate y'all. And what is Dante doing for Minnesota? Nothing. Mr. Cool, Dante ain't really had an impact in the Minnesota series. And that's part of the reason we traded him. He tends to fade in the playoffs when you need him most. Dante disappeared. That's why he on a new team all the time. During the regular season, he's solid. He tends to fade in the playoffs. For whatever reason, he tends to fade. I don't want Dante nowhere near this team. Robert said the Knicks should have kept the team we had last year. We just had a ton of injuries. Mitchell, Randall, OG, Josh got hurt game 7, and Brunson hurt his hand game 7, and we was out by the second quarter. Yeah, that's true. That knee-jerk reaction sometimes, but you got to think when you in New York, they want to, if something didn't work, they want it reworked. They don't want, oh, let's try it again. No, they're gonna be like, no, we just saw what happened with that. You got to do something different. So it's a lot of pressure too from the fans, the city. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's par for the course, and I don't think a GM for the New York Knicks has time for patience to wait. They want to see things happening. So I think that's a big reason for it, Robin. I don't want. I want to see everybody that's available. Saul Cal. We got to worry about people picking up player options. I don't even want to talk about signing nobody for the Bucks yet. Especially with Doc as the coach, we got to retool everything because if Doc is the head coach, we have to get the smartest players available. We have to go for all IQ because we have nothing that can save that team in our Milwaukee Bucks. If we have Doc, we have to retool with high IQ players. Otherwise, it's not going to work. We need IQ on our squad, 100%. Patricia P said they will put pressure on Hallie just like Ajax did. All you need to do is make it difficult for Hallie, and he's not as effective. True. And the thing is, when you take Haliburton away, he's the gas to the engine. They're nowhere near as effective when Haliburton isn't hooping. But like for today's example, Haliburton is in his bag, they score 130 points. Regular. No big deal. It looked easy. Them scoring this 130, did it look difficult to y'all? They were just running their plays, running their sets, points off of turnovers, doing what they do. They didn't look like they were worried or struggling. The Knicks are playing right into their hands, playing fast. I told y'all on the last slide, the reason the Knicks won, I said, look at the score. What was it, like 104, 101 or something like that? That's how you beat the Pacers. You have to reduce shot attempts. You have to use the shot clock effectively. You have to take good shots because they run off of everything. You want to have a chance to set your defense. That's the way you beat the Pacers. You can't if the Pacers are scoring 130 points, I already know they won. I already know they won because that means their game is working. Now, if you tell me the score is 105, 97 or something like that, oh, I know they lost. It's 100% they lost. You have to slow down the tempo. You can't fall in love playing fast pace just because you might be scoring at a certain point in the game. Y'all going tit for tat because that's what they want. They're in shape for doing all that. You're not. And it's clearly, you saw them cats huffing and puffing in the fourth quarter. They didn't have nearly as much energy as they did in the first half because they're trying to keep up with that pace instead of trying to stop and slow down the pace. Just because they're scoring, they lull you into their game. And then when you can't keep up, they keep going and get you up out of there. And that's what happened with the Knicks. The Knicks kept up the pace for a certain amount of time, then they couldn't, and then Indiana put pressure on them, period. Get to the super chat. Appreciate you, Bleacher Report boss, with the 4.99 super chat. I don't know what's worse, these two series being over as fast or Anthony Edwards' baby mama still after him for child support. Hey, you got to make player decisions out here. Hey, he got to pay that. You got to pay that. These young dudes are so stupid. I don't know how they don't have no big homie over them just to kind of watch over some of these dummies. You got way too much money to be doing stupid stuff like that. When he was in college, he should have been over at where they was wherever they whatever dorm there was over there where they had doctors and physicians and engineers and stuff like that trying to find you something like that. Instead, you on IG with people that trying to baby mama probably don't even got no GED. You gotta make smart decisions in the streets. You gotta make smart decisions. That's why he can't be the face of the NBA too. All that off the court foolishness, and he should be, but he can't be because of all of that. He gotta clean it up. He need a big homie for real. What up, Skull Knight? Question, Amber. If we were to replace Dame with a player like Hallie or Trey Young, do you think we would look different, or is it more so the team? I think we would look a little different, but I don't think it would be that much different. I do think Trey Young is a better facilitator. I also think Hallie's a better facilitator, but I would still think Dame is a better scorer. But those guys are younger. I mean, Trey Young, but Trey Young can't guard a chair. And if y'all think Dame can't guard, what do you think about what do you think Trey Young's very frail body is going to be able to do defensively? So that's the thing. You know what I'm saying? But he would at least be younger. OKC versus men would be prolonged if Ant stopped shooting so many threes and just attacked the rim because he's unstoppable going to the rack. I completely agree. But that's today's NBA. All these dudes fall in love with the three. MJ done told these cats 100 times I could have shot all those three. I chose not to. He went for more higher percentage shots. 2 points still counts. It just baffles me in today's NBA where like a 2-pointer is shunned. Like it's looked at as a negative play, even though you put the ball in the basket. People have to understand points add up. While they're tricking threes, if I'm hitting twos, I'm gonna win the game. It just I just don't understand it. It's crazy. People have fast breaks and stop and shoot a three when you could just go get two easily. It's just ridiculous. What up, Miss Robin Walker Murphy? Appreciate the $20 super chat. I'm just worried they're just gonna do something reckless, like trade my dude Josh Hart or one of my faves. I think that Josh Hart, because of his unique skill set, will always be safe for the most part. I think. Appreciate you with the $20 super chat. Shout out to Miss Robin Walker Murphy. Salute. I can't see them ever getting rid of Josh Hart. I think he brings too much to the team. Mr. Cool said, can we stop with Anthony Edwards as the face of the league? I'm not sure he's even the face of Minnesota. Yo! What, Mr. Cool? Damn, Mr. Cool got active. Damn, Mr. Cool got active on it. Damn. Right, boy, mommy. Mr. Cool, Mr. Cool with it. Okay, Uncle Mike said short guard, short arms don't work in the new NBA. I'm not saying it doesn't work. I just think it has a ceiling, Uncle Mike. I think it has a ceiling, bro. I think that's really what it is. And I think we're seeing the ceiling of the New York Knicks right now. Yeah, that's what I said too, Bleacher. I don't think they'll let him go. I can't see that. I can't see that. That just doesn't make sense. Let me put the link in the chat too here, y'all. I can't see them letting him go. Josh Hart is like the heart and soul of that team, and what he does, he's a double machine. He can run a little point. He can dribble the basketball. He takes pressure off of Jalen Brunson. He I think he has too many intangibles for them to want to even put him on the trade block. I think teams would be all over that because of what he brings to the table. Very solid all around glue guy, good locker room guy. I can't see it. Anything is possible though, but I still can't. He don't got real friends, Bleacher Report boss. He don't got real friends. And somebody that's calling him their friend, he should slide on their jaw because that's crazy. Y'all let me go out here and go out like that. That's unfortunate. Shout out to Anthony Edwards, bro. You got to start thinking, bro. You got too much. You got you got too much to risk, bro. You can't be out here acting reckless, fam. Damn. Hey, and why do we keep Doc? Are we going to resign? We have to keep Doc because it'd be 20 million, bro. We will owe him 20 million. He's definitely I think we'll resign all those players. I think I don't have to we don't have to worry about any of that. But the problem is that we'll always have Doc until his contract is over. I don't think they want to eat 20 million, bro. I think that just is what it is. I agree, AB. If they did that, that'd be a huge step backward. I agree. I completely agree. Do you guys think that OKC is the favorite against Indiana? Are they the favorite? Y'all let me know in the comment section. It's hard for me to bet against Indiana right now. I'm sure it's just watching what they're doing against a team that may not be able to be equipped to handle them like OKC. Hey Moose, if you in the chat, jump on the line because I want you to explain to people about your theory with OKC because I do think it's interesting. Mr. Cool said I saw a meme today where Randall and Edwards wearing a Home Depot uniform. It was come on, a Home Depot is crazy. Joseph McDess said, "Yeah, they'd be the favorite to win the NBA championship." I see that too. I could see that. Saul Cali, OKC. So the consensus in the chat is that OKC would be the favorite against the Pacers in the finals. That's what we're saying. Two red violin. Yes, they could do that. Are they going to do it? Is the issue. Shout out to the homie James. What's good, bro? Shy gets all those calls. They will win. Yeah. He gets a lot of calls. Free throw merchant, like my boy Pass would say. He a free throw merchant. Shout out to the homie Pass. Oliver Story was good. Edwards said he put all his money in the bank and lives off endorsement. Giannis the same way. Players get broke fast. Yeah, but you can also get broke fast. Just keep having babies and cashing out on babies. Like, what are you doing? Jesus. Too much money to be doing stupid stuff like that. It's so much stuff you need to be prioritizing in your mind versus skeeting. You know what I'm saying? If you really about your bag and you about your craft, you're supposed to skeet when you can. You focus on that first. Instead, you're trying to balance both, and that ain't how it works. Bro, listen. Hey, if Anthony Evers were ever see this live and listen to what I'm about to tell you, bro, sometimes you have to lose what you love to chase what you're supposed to have. Let me repeat myself. Sometimes you have to lose what you love to chase what you're supposed to have. Let me put that out there. Two red violence and OKC just needs to win all their home games. That's true. That's an absolute fact. That's an absolute fact. Boy, mommy said, He only got the one love child. It's not a new one, is it? That's what I keep saying. I think it's a new one. That's what I feel like. I knew about the one Is there a new one? I don't have time to, I don't keep up on all of that. I try to keep it strictly about the game of basketball versus the off the court. I'll leave that to the DJ academics and all of that. Derek Stevenson said, "Facts, Amber. That's wisdom." Yeah, hey, bro. I'm just trying to keep it a dollar. Sometimes, hey, when you really trying to get to it, you have to sacrifice something. You it you can't do both. It's just not the way it works. I'm telling you from personal experience. That's just the way it is. And if you haven't done that, then you don't want it bad enough. Jeff Riley said that's how Kemp went out with all those kids and back. Yeah, exactly. I could see him doing the same. They low key look the same. Thank you. I knew Patricia. Hey, Patricia P. Yo, Patricia P be coming with the receipts. He has 3 kids and he's only 23 at boy, mommy. That's some thug street stuff. 100%. 100%. Damn, 23 with 3. I'm gonna tap you in 1 second, Bleacher. Damn. You can't be the face of the NBA. You don't got no good sense. This be the problem. If there's people that you grew up with that supposedly care about you and love you, they should not be allowing you to make these type of decisions. Like, that's crazy. Wow. That's why I respect Jaden Daniels' moms checking all these females trying to get around her son. You know what I'm saying? Because she trying to prevent that from happening. That's insane. 20. And oh, Mr. Cool said, "What's the YouTube popping up these commercials? Stop it, y'all rich enough." Hey, bro, that's how the default setup is. My bad, Mr. Cool. That's just how it work, bro. Let me tap in the homie Bleacher Boss. Damn, he got 3 kids. I only thought it was 1, maybe 2. He's a goofy. What
Hey,
up,
Miss,
Bleacher
hey,
Report Boss? Are the
hey, yo,
Indiana Pacers going to the championship? If so, are they beating OKC? Tell me about today. Let's get into it.
all right. First of all, Mr. Cool, you gotta get YouTube Premium, man.
Yeah,
You
you
got,
got yeah, you
that's,
gotta get that. That is true. YouTube Premium works. Yep.
man. I ain't see a commercial in 4 or 5 years. I mean, 4 years now, man. No,
Right.
3 years.
Oh,
So
how long you had YouTube Premium?
about 3 years.
Okay. I might have to look into that for the kids.
Uh, it's $14 a month, but it's
Okay.
way better than having regular YouTube. All these ads and
That's 100%. Derek Stevens said Amber Ant-Man is a bona fide YN. He needs a better mentor to show him how to be a pro. I agree. That's 100% fact. Ant is
bad.
out there just running reckless with money.
Yeah.
He's just out there reckless with money. That's it. Nobody to calm him down, get him under control. You got it's
Man.
just I don't understand. These kids is raised differently than my era for how we was raised. It was like a hierarchy in the group of friends. You get what I'm saying? It's a
Right.
couple of people that's gonna be way older us than a group of kids that's younger than us, and we all together. You get what I'm saying? So you learn it from the older cats, and you passing that information down. That's why we don't do a lot of dumb stuff, if any at all. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to have the OG or somebody around you making sure that you're doing the right things. Your parents provide you your fundamentals, you know what I'm saying? Your morals, ethics, they do that. Your
True.
environment produces everything else. You get what I'm saying? Your
Yeah.
environment produces everything else. So that's
I
why
think
you gotta make good decisions. Who you around, who you with, all of that. Otherwise, you can go out like Ant Edwards. To me, that's already a L. And then you don't want no association with it's just a L, it's just a nasty situation. Let's get off of this dude. That is just
well,
disappointing. I didn't know all that. Go ahead,
David
Bleacher.
Dale's mom praised for what she's doing with her kids. So I mean, I think she got a bad rap. And everybody getting, oh, she was too long. Like, no,
Yeah. No, I agree. Were you impressed tonight with Haliburton and the Pacers?
I'm
You
not
could see it
surprised.
coming. You could see it coming.
I told you guys. I told the chat a couple days ago. I said that
Yep.
I, I was surprised that the Knicks got the one game. I'm like, this year is over with because they just cannot keep up with. You have to play a perfect game to beat the Pacers. You won't have to pitch a no hitter but you beat the Pacers. That's these Pacers. They just I'm saying they now they're trying to be all be physical, but it's too late. It's too
Right.
late. It's too late. They're like they already want to wrap this up and get to the finals now, and everybody wants to go with the OKC. Did I say anything about OKC and Pacers? Did I say anything about them already, or didn't I?
Uh-uh.
I don't know, man. It's like I did say the Bucks beat OKC. I know that Chat didn't play last time, but I think it wouldn't matter. I don't even think it wouldn't matter because we had defense. We shut them down, forced to take shots they didn't want to take, and I see them take. And I see the Pacers doing the same thing, just taking away. Gil's out. I mean, HGA's inside shot away. Don't foul them. And one thing I want to say about HGA, he was like, "Oh, I'll be the villain." And I'm like, "You ain't no villain.
Right.
You
You're
a
just a free throw
you
merchant.
you're a
Yeah.
placeholder for right now. You're a placeholder till the next guy comes up because right now you just the flavor of the month. Nobody. I mean, I really think the Pacers gonna win the finals because I don't see OKC consistently stopping. Like I said, who you gonna take away? You can't just take away Haliburton away. Go
And
ahead and take.
I'm gonna say this too, and I'm gonna continue to say this. OKC can only go as far as Jalen Williams takes them. And why do I say that? If Jalen Williams does not hoop, they do not win. It is simple. It is so simple. If I were the Pacers, I would shut down Jalen Williams and let Shea do whatever he wants. They shut down Jalen Williams, OKC is done. 100. He is like their igniter. He's like their Pascal Siakam. You
Exactly.
know what I'm saying? But if you shut him down, they won't. They can handle OKC.
Yeah, yeah.
They have to take away Jalen Williams.
Let SGA score like 40 something points. Let him tire himself out. Like Brunson scored 40 points every other game. Didn't mean nothing. Doesn't
Right.
mean anything. Like how many times? Like you can't have one guy who's trying to beat you. So that's what I'm saying. I think that the Pacers going to take away
So
somebody.
what
Gonna
that
take.
mean, Joe? I don't be gambling, bro. So what is it? -50? Is that good? So does that OKC the favorite then, right? I
Yeah.
think so. Yeah. So OKC the favorite. Okay.
I,
I think.
I, OKC and then the pluses. Then like they think that the Pacers not going to win this series against OKC.
Okay.
So they're favorites. I don't think like I said before. I really will have that a little closer because I just think the Pacers are way better than with the advertising. I don't
Yeah.
think that.
But I do feel both like points of view. Like, hey, what they could shut down Hallie with Caruso and Lou Dort. I could see that.
Yeah,
But I could
but then
also see what happens if the Pacers take away with Naismith and Mathurin physical wings. If they get at Jalen Williams and take him away, then where are we at? That's all I'm saying. I can see it going both. Whoever can win that battle, whoever can do it better. If OKC can take away Halliburton better than the Pacers can take away Jalen Williams, they'll win the series. Whoever wins that matchup between those two players, they win the series.
if they do that, then I guarantee I think Siakam will be going off. I think Siakam will
Yeah.
go off.
And that's the
I
thing.
don't.
Siakam has been in a groove this whole playoffs. I'm not going to even hold you. And Siakam got championship pedigree. I think he will be the only player on both teams with championship pedigree, right?
Yeah,
It will be Siakam,
it'll be
and
Siakam,
he's
and then
hooping. Siakam is hooping. He hooped tonight. What's Siakam? Let me see what Siakam put up. Solid 11 or 21, 30 points. Yo, Siakam has been hooping, bro. Siakam dropped another 30 ball, comfortable too. Only had
that
one turnover.
that this you know what? And be honest with you, nobody really talked about it. That was a little strict trade that the Pacers got to get him.
Yeah, that was a nice trade. Yeah,
Nice slick trade they got to get him because they really when Bucks just beating them and beating them, they really had no second or third scorer that they need. And once they traded for him, that all changed. Now they really because it was they got in between almost the playoffs the year before, and then now they have a full year together. Now they just really clicking together like cylinders right now. And you couldn't have Turner as your third scorer because he wasn't that score that you're gonna get. He's gonna be like 10 points,
Right.
at best. So they had to get third scorer legitimately, second or third scorer. So they got Siakam, but right
Patricia,
now,
no, I agree with you that they're deeper than SGA. The thing is, if you look throughout the playoffs, all the games that they've lost, Jalen Williams hasn't played well. All the games they lost against Denver, Jalen Williams didn't play well. Like
yeah,
sub
all
like
those,
30% shooting in all those games. The game they won, he played well. He is the guy. If they take him away, then SGA is gonna get his numbers. But if you stop him, you affect that offense. You definitely affect that offense. Go ahead, Bleacher.
but I want to ask you: do you think the Pacers can play against HGA without fouling them?
No,
They
no.
gonna,
They
they
just gotta
gonna
throw enough but they have enough bodies. They could throw
yeah,
TJ McConnell out there, Naismith, Nemhard, Matherin, Ben Shepherd. They have so many bodies to throw at him. It's ridiculous. So that'll
yeah.
be the thing. It's going to be who can win those particular matchups. But I'm not there. SGA is definitely going to get calls 100%. He's going to probably shoot, I would say, between 9 and 15 free throws a night. I could totally see it. Between 9 and 15 would not shock me per game. And I could see that being the reason they win. The championship is due to free throw shooting because that's what he does. I'm not saying he doesn't have a solid mid range, but he get a lot of momentum with free throw shooting, in my opinion. Again, this is just me. No disrespect. That's just how I feel. But I think
Mhm.
he's a great player. I do think
Yeah,
he's a great player. And now being MVP, he's officially stamped as a superstar. So as a superstar, you're going to get calls. He's an MVP now. Once you get MVP, you're a superstar. That's it. I've never seen somebody win an MVP that was regular.
no.
No, it just is what it is. It's official now. It just is what it is.
I know a lot of people be like, "Well, I don't know if he is." Yes, he is. He's
That's what
like,
I'm saying. You could got OKC taking it, but Pacers are tough. That's what I'm saying. I can't just say for 100% that OKC is gonna beat the Pacers.
it's gonna be a tough. It's gonna be a
It's
tough
gonna be
series.
tough. And you gotta think too, the Pacers are playing with a lot of momentum. The
They
Pacers are playing with a lot of momentum.
wrap his foot in their butt cheeks, man. Wrap
Oh,
his
that's
foot.
right, Saul Cali. Caruso's a champion with the Lakers. Good.
Oh,
I thought it was another one. Good look at Saul Cali.
2020.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. The
Hey,
bubble.
the bubble. Oh, yeah.
Curated
We
Christian Vibes was good. I'm a Pacer stan, Mr. Cool, but you got more confidence than me in 6. I love it though. Hey, the Pacers could do it. The Pacers, that's what I'm not going to underestimate the Pacers. I think they have a good enough team to win the championship at this point.
like I didn't really see the Pacers this whole playoffs really frustrated and
Correct. Or looking like they could lose besides us. We're the
yeah.
only team that frustrated them.
Yeah, that was the only time I really saw them mad and frustrated and confused and wanting to. They had to do a whole game. Like I remember listening to after that loss they had against the Bucks, they had to really do a whole game
Right.
I mean, they changed the game plan versus because of that. And I never really see them do that again. They just do the same thing they did every day, every game. They ain't changed anything. And even when they lost to the Knicks, they still ain't changed nothing. They just keep doing it because I
Right.
want them. They're gonna get tired. They're
That's
gonna get tired.
it. And they lose their legs in the fourth, usually. But I have to give the Knicks credit. The Knicks fought hard. I thought Mikal Bridges came on late and they got the game close, I think, within 6 or 4 late. I thought OG Anunoby played. And y'all know I'm a fan of OG Anunoby. I think he would be a great addition to any squad because of his height, athleticism, scoring, and IQ. I would love for an OG Anunoby to be on the Bucks. That would just like if you just instead of Kuzma, we had OG and Unobi, I think we'd be a much improved team. Just like that. That's what I'm saying. We're just a move or two away from really improving the Bucks roster. Just think about that. You substitute, get rid of Kuzma. You got somebody like OG. I think now you're better defensively. You have a higher IQ, things like that. Are just those are the type of players we need to be looking for. High IQ, defensive minded players. That's what we need to be looking for, in my opinion.
We just need basketball players. We got need guys to just be smart. Just you don't need to go after guys that's name value or sexy name or anything. We just need guys that can play and know what to do. And like getting DeLon Wright was a mistake. Getting like just getting guys that just it's cheap. Oh, he's cheap. Let's get him. No, do your research.
Right.
Like read read like get some books, man. Get some tape. Like before you get these players, actually do your homework. Stop doing it. Stop doing all this waiting around and we just get him. No, 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 no. Do your work and making sure that he's gonna fit
Right.
what you do when they need to get him back. I mean, when they get him back, like it just I don't see why it's so hard for any franchise to do their due diligence to do their
Right.
homework. What players we need? We just need guys that can shoot but also play defense, and
hundred
also
percent.
and just if we just man, it getting mad because we could have won that game. And I'm still thinking about it. Like like Gary Trent felt bad for him. He had two bad turnovers that cost us pretty much cost us the game. But he played great that game. He played
It
amazing.
just that, but that's the difference in a lot of these games is turnovers late. It's been a theme in the playoffs. There's turnovers at the wrong time. It is what it is.
You
The
can't do it.
Pacers, the guy, you got to be lucky. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. Kevin Durant with the three. I mean, you know what I'm saying. But his foot was on the line, so we can't act like we didn't get lucky. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying. When we won our
I,
chip, that's part of it too. Being healthy, and then the other part is being lucky. You know what I'm saying.
I
So
still remember
like
that. My heart was
it
skipping a
is,
beat.
yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Woo!
Like it's just a taking advantage of the moments. And I think right now, the Pacers, I think they'll have more momentum than OKC coming to these finals. I think they'll really believe. I feel like they've played the tougher competition in the East. That I'm just saying, confidence wise, if I'm the Pacers, I would feel very confident going against OKC. I would not feel like they're better than us or nothing like that. I would. That's what if I was a Pacers player. That's how I'd be feeling. I'm like, let's see what's up now. Now they've gone through the gauntlet, all the physicality of the Eastern Conference. Now let's see. Now let's see. I'm very intrigued by this series. I do think it'll probably go 6 games. I just don't know who will win. I think we'll know what's up when the first team loses at home.
I get happy in the first game,
It
maybe.
could have. That's what I said. It could happen the first game because then it'll be like then the pressure is different because now it's the finals. So now the pressure is magnifying. So OKC loses that first game. It'll be very interesting to see if they can bounce back. You,
And then
you,
you
you
got to
get what I'm saying?
remember the first two games are gonna be in OKC.
OKC. Yep.
And 3 games gonna be in Indiana. They're going to be Indiana. The
And
next,
then OKC, then OKC again.
yeah,
So
yeah. But
it's gonna be interesting. I can't. Hey, there's still business to be done. We've seen teams come back from 3-1s before and all of that fun stuff. But if things remain on course, we will see an Indiana Pacers versus I said almost said Nick versus Oklahoma City Thunder in the final. And I think it'll be a fun finals. I think it'll be very high paced, a lot of action, a lot of scoring. And you know what else I'm actually happy about that it's some new guns in the finals. Some young players, not the same old in the finals. These are two teams that haven't been in the finals in a long, long time with a very young roster. So I think we're seeing some of the future NBA stars and superstars in the finals, and I think that's dope. I do think that'll be dope because we don't see the same old LaWash James and all these type of people. We're seeing all new talent. So I think it's good. I think it's gonna be good for the NBA too, as far as with these young gunners in the finals, in my opinion.
yeah, so Pacers been in the finals since 2000 against the Lakers, and then OKC ain't been in the finals since 2011. And
Right.
Miami was in Miami.
Miami been to the finals
No,
twice.
okay, OKC. Because it was OKC. Who OKC won 2013? It was
Yeah, I don't
OKC.
want us to sign no more Laker players.
No,
I'm with
please.
you, Jeff. I don't want the Bucks signing no more Laker players. I just don't want to see it. I'm good on that. Oh, let me ask y'all this because y'all talk about OKC defense, right? Can their wing defenders handle Pascal Siakam? Because that would be impactful too if they could stop Siakam. Maybe they don't stop Haliburton. Maybe they stop Siakam.
What about Jack Holgren? Is he
That's what
really?
I'm. That's why I'm asking. Hey, to the OKC fans, is Chet Holmgren able to check Siakam? That's what I want to know. Can he check Siakam? Because he has the height, but I don't know
Got
if
the
he
high.
got the lateral. That would be important too if they could just check Siakam. I don't think you'll shut down Siakam, but check him, keep him under sub 20. I think you're doing your job.
Keep low key. Miss they can have him. They can have him. They can have Fizz, man. He gone, man. If they get my
Oh, Miami lost to Denver. That's right. Shout
okay,
out to
okay.
Jeff. Appreciate you. Hey, hey, they can have him. Go ahead, get him. So we can put him in action in the pick and roll when we play him. Go ahead and get Brooks so we can show y'all how we work Brook in the pick and roll. Go ahead.
Go
Go
ahead,
ahead,
get him.
Lakers.
Pick him
Man,
up.
them young guns will be running all over Brook over there with the
Let's do a
Lakers. Then they'll blame dude.
trade. Let's do a sign trade with him.
Okay,
Get us.
Derek Stevens said, yeah, Dort on Siakam. I can see that too.
Okay.
Maybe the defense, maybe OKC definitely has individual defenders. Jalen
If
Williams is a defender. Caruso, Dort.
I really, my opinion, if you want to really, I'm gonna be really bluntly honest. If you really want to beat the Pacers and be serious about it, you gotta beat the heart soul of the team. And this, yeah, you gotta take Siakam out of the game because then you force Haliburton
Halliburton.
to shoot shots he really don't want to shoot. Yeah, he can shoot the three, but only when he's in rhythm. But you make him shoot shots he really don't want to shoot, then that's the game. So I just think if OKC can take away Siakam, like you said, how they take away Williams for OKC, so it just pretty much that's the matchup right there, in my opinion. Whoever takes each other out, because if you take away Siakam, then Turner ain't gonna give you more than 15. My
Mr. Cool,
opinion.
I don't know if I agree with that. Pacers don't like playing physical. I'm not sure about that. I feel like they're more physical right now than the Knicks. They're being more physical. I think they will be more physical even against
Man,
OKC. If we're talking about physicality, I think the Pacers are way more physical than OKC.
man, throwing y'all to the ground. Like, come on,
Yeah, they Naismith is dirty, Matherin is dirty. Yeah,
man.
no, they're definitely physical.
Yeah, they feels the way get knocked out, man. Like you ready to
Yeah, no,
fight?
I definitely think they're a physical team. I'm not gonna take that away from them. I think they're definitely a physical team, in my opinion. I think they're definitely physical. Definitely physical.
I would. I mean, I also think that the bench play will be more important too. So I know both their benches are good. They can score points,
Right.
and TJ Collin been amazing on this playoffs. I don't get how he's been overlooked as the
I don't think he's been overlooked. I think he's consistent. And I think even today, 20 minutes, 3 or 4, 3 assists, 1 steal. He did have two turnovers, 6 points. But I think he has quality minutes.
he's got quality minutes and he can get on you. If you
And
don't
look at
pay
this.
attention,
Look at this. Benedict Mathurin played 12 minutes and had 20 points. That's that'll hurt you.
man, just you need a bench. You need a bench. Not just coaching, but bench that you can play against these teams because now it's just looking like now more than ever. The NBA is going to be turning into more. You need to get a bench because we don't
Right.
got to can't rest these players. You keep trying to, it's like you playing 2K. You trying to play the same lineup the whole game, but they like you got the cup coming out on the side of them because they tired.
The
You
Titans
got
ain't
to take
got the cup coming out on the side of the tire. It's
you can't
hilarious.
you gotta take them out. You gotta take them out for at least 3 4 minutes or cross the timeouts. You gotta take them out. It seems like people you can't have your starting lineup being in the whole game, and I think that's what the Knicks are. They have it. The cups are on, and you see Cat
Right.
just chugging along.
He was tired. He was putting in a lot of pain though. He was tired.
Man, I hit that philosophy of trying to have you guys play all those minutes, 40 minutes, 30, 40 minutes. It's not gonna work.
That's a fair point, Mr. Cool. The Pacers adjusted to physicality, but they prefer a more finesse game. That's fair.
I get your point right
Yeah, that's
there.
fair.
The Bucks forced them to play physical.
Right. Jeff Riley said OKC had the #1 defense. I can understand that. They got great defenders, individual defenders.
Man, all I'm saying is,
That's true.
can OKC keep up with them? That's what we're asking.
And
Can
that's in the
can
regular season. Regular season is way different than the postseason where you got time to really cook up for your opponent. You know what I'm saying?
that's it's so hard. Ask the Bucks. The Bucks almost was undefeated against the Pacers, and we still had no chance.
Yeah.
First playoff, we was like one way away of being undefeated against them, and then the playoffs didn't mean nothing.
Correct.
It just didn't mean
100%.
it was off from the get. Even before Dame got hurt, it just felt like it was just off.
Off. Yep.
So you have like it's a regular season and then playoffs. That's
Right.
what the
Really? Right. That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't want to really look at what OKC did in the regular season to the Pacers, because now the Pacers have time and they got the right coaching staff to really cultivate a plan. You know
well
what I
that's what
mean? So it's gonna be. I think Carlisle is the better of the two coaches.
well see what happened with the Cavaliers. They had almost best record in the league. Everybody thought they were gonna do something. As soon as we went to a team that actually can play, they just folded. Like they won one.
True.
That team reminded me of the Bucks teams with Bud. It's like they was just dominating. As soon as it was the playoffs, it just everything fell apart. You can't beat anybody. They have a game plan for you. You can't adjust. You can't really change anything because you want to step in your ways.
Right.
But the Pacers is like if they get something that happens to them, get punched in the mouth, they adjust to it. Can OKC keep up with it? Can they adjust against their game? Can they move guys if they try to
Right.
take away or they try to take Williams away from them?
But the
It
thing
just
is that the Pacers got to do and continue to do to beat OKC is they're gonna have to continue not to turn the ball over, because that's how OKC gets going, is off of turnovers. Same way Indiana gets going. So protecting the basketball will be imperative in that series.
also
I think that turnovers will be imperative.
do you also believe that if these games go over 120 points, that OKC can beat the Pacers?
Right.
Like I don't think that's gonna happen.
No.
Like that's playing with fire because they just scoring at will at that point, and just that's how they play. They play. They don't play like how the Boston plays. They go inside. That's one thing about the Pacers is different than
Facts.
Boston. They will go inside on you. They will go. They will go. If you give them a lane, they'll go in on you. Then
Right.
they'll go. That's how you're supposed to do it. So that's why they just so dangerous because everybody they on there can go in on you. McConnell can go in on you.
True.
You know. So I don't know. It's going to be a great series, and I don't know. I don't doubt the Pacers. Just don't doubt the Pacers right now. Like something's gonna happen. I think this is gonna be a good series.
I agree. I'm very intrigued. Again, I don't want us to look too far ahead because we still have two series going on currently, but both teams are in full control, up 3-1. Anything is possible, but I just can't see. I just can't see Indiana losing three straight, or seeing the Oklahoma City Thunder losing three straight. That's insane.
If you give one team one more game that they win, who is will be? Okay, me,
Knicks,
Minnesota,
if
or
in Madison Square Garden. That would be really bad for them to take an L there to end the season. I can't see them. I can't see them going out like that. It could
and
happen. It could happen, but that look crazy. If they lose
you
at
lose,
Madison Square Garden to go home, that'll look crazy.
and they celebrate on your court too. Man,
and they will celebrate.
they're gonna
You
be
know, hey,
front
the
running.
Pacers are petty. We all know this firsthand
Yeah,
that they petty.
talk about their front running now. They
Okay,
put it.
hey, Robert Walker Murphy still believes. She said Knicks in 7. You got it. You got it, Robert. Damn,
We'll
boy,
see.
Bobby is ruthless. I hope OKC sweep the Pacers. Boy, Bobby is ruthless.
It's like
Oh,
he.
hey, boy, Bobby be consistent. Cynthia, Patricia, when they standing on something, it's 10 toes no matter what. I don't care what the situation is. They standing on it. Salute to the queens of the chat.
That's funny. I
Standing
really
on
hope
business.
oh man, it's like like I said, I don't like the Pacers. I hate the Pacers. I don't can't stand them.
Mr. Cool said the Knicks don't think they can win. It's over next game in New York. Come on, Mr. Cool. That's crazy. I think they can win. I feel like if they looked at this game, it was a couple plays, a couple turnovers where they're like, hey, we were right there. 17 turnovers killed them. And the fast break points killed them. It
You
is what
cannot
it is.
cannot turn the ball over against this team. You just cannot turn the ball over.
No. Okay. Oh, Jeff Wright said OKC in a gentleman sweep. Anything's
I,
possible. So I think what he's saying is, and I get it, it could go down like that. So OKC lose the first game at home and then win 4 straight.
how? How you give me that? Like you really think if that
You
does
think he gonna
happen,
lose 4 straight games? Indy gonna lose 4 straight, bro? They gonna have a heater in there. That's the thing with Indiana. They gonna have 1 or 2 heaters where they shooting like 55% from 3. They done hit 25 3. They gonna have a heater or 2. I just can't see them getting gentlemen swept. They going too many heaters.
they're gonna have the if to me if they have Caruso on Haliburton the whole series, then not maybe.
Boy, Bobby, Jesus.
Oh my god. Hard-
Boy, mommy has chose violence yet again. Boy, mommy has chose violence yet again.
That is petty. That is
Curated
so.
Christian said we've been doubted and dismissed in every series. When y'all learn, I'm learning. I'm trying to tell.
Yeah, what do
Hey,
you
I'm
think? I
trying to
mean,
tell. I'm not counting
everybody
out the
fine
Pacers.
picking OKC. I'm sitting there. I'm like, no, give them a chance. I mean, like I said, I don't like the Pacers, but I respect how they play because that's how they've been playing all year. I mean,
That actually happened in every quarter in this game, Mr. Cool. They mentioned it during the commentary that they went on a run at the end of every quarter in that game. The Pacers went on a run, even if it was small, like a 9-4. It was some form of a run after every quarter. They just got more legs. When you putting in your bums trying to get some rest for your players, they putting in theirs, but they way better than yours. Now you got McConnell in there doing work. You got Matherin in there doing work. Their bench is better than your bench in the shows because that's when they pull away because you put your bench in usually at the end of the quarter to try to buy some time. But the thing is, Indiana's putting their bench in there and they're getting buckets. They're getting buckets. That's the difference.
yeah, it's a
That's
difference.
a great that's a great comment. I'm excited to see the finals. But they gotta finish they gotta finish off the Knicks. OKC gotta finish off the lowly Minnesota Timberwolves. And we gonna see what's happening. I know it's getting a little late here, y'all. We gonna go live for game 5, Pacers Knicks. Please stay tapped in. Bleacher Report boss with your final words, and I'm gonna tap you in before it get too late here, Brandon. Go ahead.
All right, all I gotta say is, this playoff series has been fun to watch, and just wait till after the season. We'll start talking about Giannis and the Bucks and everything. Right now, we'll just chill it down, wait, you
Right,
know,
exactly,
wait.
exactly,
wait. So I'm really, it's been great to see the two teams. I mean, teams that not really been in the
exactly.
finals, that much. So
The
it's kind of
parody is good. The parody, I think, is good.
good for the league. So, see you guys then. Peace out.
Salute, my boy Bleacher. All right, hit you up later, Bleacher. All right, bro. All right, Brandon, before we get up out of here, what you think of today's game, bro?
What up? Um, um, I think this game showed the Pacers winning more.
Uh-huh.
I think, I think it had to open. Well, now I think I have to get in my bag.
Uh-huh.
I'm the York Knicks. I think, like I put in the comment section, the Knicks are done. The Bulls are done.
I agree.
So, he had never been to the finals before. OKC never been to the finals before.
No, they've been to both those teams, been to the finals before.
He had a hand. OKC.
Yeah, OKC went to the finals with James Harden and and
Oh, I
and,
didn't
and
know
Russell
that.
Westbrook. The Pacers went
Okay.
with Reggie Miller, Jalen Rose, and a few, but that was the early 2000s. And then then the OKC went in 2011. But it's been a long time. It's been a long
Yeah,
time.
yeah. I think this is this is this is started at the new young gun ever in
Right.
the NBA because it's
Yeah,
not.
OKC will have home court, Derek Stevenson, but I just don't think the Pacers will be effective playing on the road.
Like I think it's gonna be a good series.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna see. We're gonna see who comes out on top.
Right. I'm excited for the finals though. So we gonna definitely see, Brandon. Definitely go see. They got one more
Uh,
game though, so they still got to close out. OKC still got to handle their business. The Pacers got to handle their business. So we gonna see what OKC do tomorrow, and then we going live after the Pacers Knicks game, and we gonna see what shake.
I think. And now I gotta pay my motel back for New York fans. I feel so sorry for New York fans, y'all. I feel so sorry for y'all because I'm thinking. I'm thinking that it, it's gonna take a lot of energy to, to make this a good series because the only thing is y'all need to, if y'all want to beat the Pacers, you need to have that firepower with y'all. But I know y'all don't because because y'all your coaches Tom Tiff keep playing y'all 40 minutes. So
But he's playing them 40 minutes because they ain't got no bench.
like yeah,
So
I know.
the Knicks, yeah,
If
the
you
Knicks are done. The Knicks are
yeah,
done. There's not even any
if you
reason to
like I
talk
said,
about the Knicks.
if you put the line right, y'all done.
Right.
Because there's no way you could like I understand, y'all a big market, but if y'all move the next game in y'all hometown, in y'all home court, I feel sorry for y'all. Y'all beat the Bears. The Knicks. We we need to give the Pacers their credit. We did not know the Pacers gonna make this far because we we I think the Bucks showed the Pacers what they made of. We put the Pacers to their limit. So I think we're gonna see what's up
Right.
in that game. We're gonna see what's up. So I know we're not talking about the Bucks yet. Let's just chill out. Let's just chill. out to the talk to watch the playoff
Yep.
and watch the final.
Absolutely. Appreciate you,
And after
Brandon.
the final, we're gonna talk about the Bucks.
Right.
Not right now, not at this
Right.
moment.
Absolutely. A little bit later. Appreciate you,
So,
Brandon.
no problem. Take it one game at a time. Take it one step at a time, y'all. Take it one game at a time. Hey, this playoff run show the pick of you who will make, make the best man win from week to month now. So, take it one game at a time. I love y'all. I let y'all be too.
All right, Brandon. Appreciate you. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all staying this late with us talking about this Pacers win versus the New York Knicks in game 4 in Indiana, where the Pacers were successful in defending home court 130-121. Tyrese Haliburton led all teams in scoring, I believe, 32 points, 12 rebounds, 15 assists. Just was out there beasting. Yeah, he led all teams in scoring. And then Siakam pitched in with 30. They're looking to close this out. What is it, Friday? Looking to close this out on Friday, so we gonna see what happens. So we'll be going live after the Knicks Pacers game 5. Please tap in, hit the like button, share the content. Y'all know the spiel. All right, y'all. Let me make sure. Let me see if anybody else in the comment section got anything cracking. Make sure I shouted everybody out. Okay, everybody in there. All right, appreciate y'all tapping in. Comment, like, subscribe, share the most electrifying content on YouTube. Pacers, I see y'all, but y'all still gotta handle y'all business and close out. OKC, I see y'all, but y'all still gotta handle y'all business and close it out. I'm ready. I'm excited for the finals to start as soon as possible. Let's get it cracking, y'all. And after the finals, we will be going live after every finals game. We will be going live, so please tap in for coverage for the finals. We're going live after every finals game, y'all. What up, Moose? I was asking for you to come in here and tell us your OKC theory. You will pop in now. Next live after the Pacers win, I want you to talk about the OKC theory on defense that you got. But appreciate y'all tapping in. Appreciate you, Mr. Cool. Salute to y'all. Appreciate you. Please hit the like button if you haven't already. All right, y'all. Go.